Magandang araw mga chong! Welcome to Monkey's Bananas Vlogs where we unbox anything and everything under the sun. Today, Retro XMen Marvel Legends yung buksan natin with Sunfire, Thunderbird, and Retro Storm. So, ang tupak na to nakuha natin actually from the Facebook groups. And yung Sunfire, I think na bili natin to with sa Toy community actually as well. Since this are the only ones almost left, we actually do have yung classic retro box ni Cyclops and ni Storm. Let's just open that next time. We'll just start off with this two first. And by the way, meron tayong giveaway. If you're able to share, I'll just provide the mechanics later. You'll be able to get the chance to get the Deadpool or Bluepool X-Men for free. Handle ko na rin yung shipping. I'll just send it over to you guys if ever. So I'll just send over the mechanics later at the end of the video. So here we go for the Retro Wave, Marvel Sunfire, and Thunderbird and Storm. Thunderbird actually nakakatandang kapatid yata ito ni Warpath if I'm not mistaken. This is the box art at the back and on the side normally, and details at the bottom. For Marvel, Sunfire is part of the Warlock Wave. So he has Colossus, Shatterstar, Dazzler, Polaris, Cyclops, and Old Man Logan. So we'll start off with Sunfire, and then we'll proceed with Storm and Thunderbird. So it's time to unbox. Alright, so we're able to unbox these guys. Unfortunately, such a disappointment kay Thunderbird. Wala siyang accessory. More or less, kay Storm lang nag-invest yung Hasbro on additional accessories. Let's start with Sunfire first. It comes with the Warlock BAF, but it is already taken out. So we're just gonna have the basic figure along with his fire effects sa both hands. Actually, this is more or less like the same one Pyro dun sa ating display. But Storm has two extra set pair of hands. Yung standalone or basically yung subtle cape with no action movement, and yung calm Storm na head sculpt there. Aside from the lightning effects na kasama ni Storm, meron siyang closed fists and open hand action extra set. Alright, so as far as size is concerned, Sunfire stands at around 6.5 inches. Thunderbird almost 7, and Storm almost 7. Yeah, so basically, let's check on the articulation for Sunfire. Typically, he's a old figure, so we're going to display him along with the Retro Cyclops and yung sino ba, si Dazzler, 80s Dazzler, and this will go well with the rest of the team. So, butterfly type of joints, upper arm articulation, and double jointed sa elbows with ball joint, or actually ball joint dun sa hand and peg, with you can move the hand that far, up and down motion, head 360, and then you can swivel it up and down like so. There's torso articulation, you can hear the snapping of the ridges. There's also hip articulation, and accessorize him with a belt. There's a ball joint on his legs, upper thigh articulation, double jointed on the knees. You have lower the calf articulation. You can revolve it or turn it around like so. Ball joint sa paa, and then you can move it that far. So it doesn't come with any other accessories other than his closed fist, and then you can have the fire effects attached to the hands like so, and you can just basically just stand him up, and there, Sunfire. So let's go with Thunderbird. Thunderbird, typically the same. Doesn't have any butterfly joint on his shoulders, but you can move it that much. Double jointed on elbows. There's articulation dun sa kanyang upper arm. Yeah, ball joint in the hand, and then you can revolve in 360 motion up and down on the wrist. So torso articulation, there's no ridges, but you can move in like so, 360 head. Features of this one, more or less much like the red and blue of Warpath, but almost the same. But this come with a little bit shorter and not that bulk of a figure, but almost the same. Ball jointed on the legs, upper thigh articulation, double joint on the knees, calf articulation, and ball joint on the feet, and you can move it up and down. So it's really sad that he doesn't have with any accessories that comes with him, but more or less Storm, this is one of the best figures or female figures that I've seen that Hasbro has made. Not only to the accessories of Aurora Monroe, but more or less the way that she looks, her hair sculpt, yung flow and everything. So maganda shampoo nito for sure. Yung calm face. So they really invested in Storm to have that retro vibe and retro look. So she doesn't have any hip articulation, but she does have torso articulation, but not that much, mainly because of the cape. Details of this is really, really great. You can turn his or her head rather around that much, move it side to side. Single joint on the elbow, no upper arm articulation, but meron siyang ball joint dun sa shoulder. There's no other articulation on his arm, on her arms, than the one I mentioned, and hand can rotate and move that much. So as far as legs concerned, ball jointed, upper thigh articulation, double jointed on the knees, and no toe articulation or no calf articulation, but just the toes. More or less, this may be difficult to stand or make her stand, but basically you will have her placed in a flying motion pose or action pose, since it demands to be that way. But yeah, let's try and check if we can make her stand, but if not, let's just keep her as is. So details on her, got particularly more or less maganda yung paint apps nung cape, same as with her costume, the black one. I think it's gonna be sturdy to make her stand. Let's see. So yun nga guys, napatayo na natin siya, and basically kailangan lang natin hanapan ng pose na magiging balance with the hands, yung arms, and yung legs. And that's it for our opening, unboxing, and review of the retro line of Marvel Legends Hasbro Series Storm, Thunderbird, and Sunfire. So details nung giveaway natin for Blue Deadpool, basically just share the page to any 5 toy groups sa Facebook, and just leave a comment in this video and provide me with the groups that you have sent over yung or shared yung link natin on the YouTube video, para lang ma-spread natin yung word, para at least dumami-dami yung ating subscribers. But we'll have more of these unboxings and raffles and giveaways in the future, but hopefully you guys win, and I wish you luck. And yeah, Blue Deadpool, we'll save it for you, and then we'll send it over as well. So thank you very much for watching. As always, take care, stay safe, God bless, and good shit lang. Peace out.